Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to Men. Let's chop it up. The Father's Day edition. I'm your host, Double D, also Daddy, right now. I'm sitting down with my daughters. We're gonna have us a nice, candid conversation. I'm gonna give them opportunity to ask me some questions, to say some things without any repercussions. No cussing. No cussing, Khalees. But I'm gonna give you an opportunity to say some things, or ask me a question or anything like that. All right. So on the right of the screen, this is my oldest baby. This is Khalees Danielle Davidson.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
And on the left of the screen, my twin, Kyla Marie Davidson. Welcome to the podcast, young ladies. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having us, Daddy.
Y'all gonna make me famous.
Of course.
Y'all gonna make me famous. So before we get started, let me start off by saying I love both of y'all. I really, really do. I appreciate both of y'all. The relationship we have established over these last 3 or 4 years has been amazing. It really has. I know we've had some ups and downs. We've had some trials and some tribulations, but I commend you all for how you all have been handling yourselves. For those that don't know, I travel a lot, so the girls are at home by themselves most of the time, and I don't even know if I should be saying that out loud because I would hate to have to kill somebody.
We keep our doors locked.
Yeah, I would hate to.
Keep that stack on us.
Yeah. You're gonna have to speak up a little bit too. Yeah. For whatever reason, that volume is low on that microphone. I don't know why, but you're gonna have to speak up a little bit. Let's see if I can turn it up some. But yeah, I just want to commend y'all for being the adults, the young adults that you have become. Right, I'm super, super proud of you. I'm a very, very, very proud father to say that I am the father of Khalees and Kyla Davis. So thank you. All right. Before we get started, are there any questions y'all want to ask me? Anything you want to know? Anything you've been dying to ask me?
Nope.
Huh?
Nah, we are pretty open book, so like anything we need to ask, we've already asked. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let me get into my questioning then, since I'm the interviewer and you are the interviewee. Let me get into my questions. Got a few things I want to ask y'all. And I want you to be honest. Don't worry about, any repercussion, me getting upset or anything. Like, I'm not going to. All right? So you can answer me. And remember, when you get ready to answer, you're going to have to pick up the microphone because this still is a wholesale podcast. I hadn't got all my mics yet. So we're going to have to use what we got. All right. So the first question I want to ask you, is there a moment when you felt especially loved and protected by me?
I have one.
You have one?
I don't know what to talk about.
Yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable. I know what it is. Yeah. I know what it is. Yeah. What about you, Khalees? Lean into the mic.
It's not really a moment per se, but I can say it's been plenty of times in our lifetime so far that my dad has stepped up when I needed him to where it mattered most. I can't really think of one to like pinpoint through, but yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Um, I'll take that. Have there been times when I made you feel unheard or misunderstood? Have there been times when I made you feel unheard or misunderstood?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me when? Can you give me an instance?
So if you guys don't know, I'm 21, gonna be 22. And just sometimes when we have some of the conversations we do, it really like the way that we be talking to each other, the way that you talk to me, it made me feel like I'm still that 17-year-old little girl. And I'm not. Like it's like I be wanting to say, like, if I do say what's on my mind, you come back with, I don't know, I want to say like a fatherly touch or
Because I
whatever.
said so.
Yeah, like
What did I say? Because I said
or
okay.
I can't really like get my point across all the way through because it's like I don't know. Sometimes it's just like you still see me as this little girl, even though I'm becoming a young woman.
Um. It, so both of y'all, like y'all, always gonna be my babies, right? I'm always y'all see the pictures that I have on my phone. The pictures that I have of you all, you all like you were what 10,
Yeah,
and you might have been no, you might have been 9, and you might have been like 12, something like that. That's how I see y'all. Like I always see y'all as my babies, right? So sometimes I may mishandle the situation by not respecting the fact that you are getting older and maturing. So I do more talking and teaching and preaching,
heavy on the preaching.
you know, versus nurturing. And that's what I got to learn how to do, right? Because I do have daughters, I do have girls. So I got to learn how to, I don't know how to nurture. All I know how to do is provide, protect, and secure, right? So you want to say something?
I mean, there's only been like a couple of times where, like, when I was going through what I was going through, I felt like you didn't understand me or didn't understand like why I was going through it. And that kind of it made me become more distant with you and to tell you about what I was going through because I felt like you didn't understand what I was going through. And I felt like the response I would get back from you was something that I would want to hear. That I know that's something that I would want to hear.
Yeah. Okay. You mean when when you were the depression?
Yeah.
You was from okay. Yeah. Yeah. And I dropped the ball on that. Like I did. I mean, because that's what I mean by I don't the nurturing part. Like I don't really understand the nurturing part of how to talk to y'all sometime because I'm like I'm always in that man, it's gotta be done. Like we ain't got time to be depressed. We ain't got time to sit down. We ain't got like that's not fair to either one of you all. And I understand that now. And I know that you all can see I made that change. Like I've worked on that because I realize how much tenderness and how much compassion y'all need, right? As well as y'all need my strength. Like I realize that. So and I work at it. I do. I work hard at it because I don't want y'all to be. I don't want y'all to see me as just this stern, order giving father, right? I don't want y'all to see me like that. So I'm working on. It. I'm really, really working on. It. Like hard.
We can see. We can see.
Okay, cool. Bet. All right, so let's see. I got another question here for you. What parts of who you are today do you think came from me? What parts of who you are today came from good old day?
I think for me is if I want something, I will do whatever I can to get.
Yeah.
And I feel like I got that from you because anything that you are like striving to do or striving to want, you do whatever you can to like make it happen.
Yeah. Cool. That's what's up. What about you, Danielle?
I like to think I'm a very outspoken person,
Yeah.
and I think that comes from you as well. You know, when we was younger, you used to always tell me to speak up, say what's on my mind,
Yeah.
and I do that a lot now. I'm not afraid to say what's on my mind, no matter what's on things. And I feel like I get that from the way that I was raised by you, the part that you played.
Yeah, I would say you have more of my personality. You have more of
Sure.
my outgoing, charismatic, never meet a stranger type of personality. Like you have that part of me. I will admit that. I will say you are more like me than you look like me. You look like your mom.
Yes, personality wise, I feel like you're very
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. We're very in sync personality wise. Kyla, she looks more like me than she is like me. But what I will say that Kyla, she takes my lessons, right? Not that Khalees doesn't, but Kyla uses my idiosyncrasies, the terms that I use when I'm talking to them, and she actually applies them within her life, right? I'm gonna give you a quick example. I'm gonna tell them the story right quick. So Kyla want to move out. Kyla want her own place. Kyla is diligently working at having her own place. She's actually going to be moving pretty soon. But before she did, she gave me a PowerPoint presentation on why she's moving out. And I could not have been more impressed. It was no way that I could disagree. Like, what was I going to say? No, you can't go. Like, she had it all mapped out. She had a PowerPoint presentation all mapped out. And she ended it with something that I say to both of them all the time. You're going to be an adult longer than you're going to be a child. She ended the presentation with that. So in the purpose why I ended it that way was she was saying to me, I'm moving into my adulthood right now. And I understand exactly what's happening and what's going on. And I just couldn't do nothing but throw my hands up. I couldn't do nothing but throw my hands. I was proud. Like I was a proud papa. A proud papa. Now, do I want her to move? No, I don't. I don't want her to move. I don't want to stay. I wanted to stay here. I wanted to be with me. But I'm not going to stop her growth. I'm not going to stop her from, stepping out into the world, making her own decisions. She knows she can always come back home. She knows I'm always going to be there for her. She can always lean on me for any and everything. But it's all good. I want both my babies to stay here. My other baby ain't going nowhere. She ain't trying to.
I'm not. You know, like he said, he be traveling a lot. So I be up at the crib by myself most of the time anyway. So I'm chilling around
there. Yeah. Yeah. So they basically, got a roommate style situation going on anyway. So it's all good. But I appreciate that. I appreciate, to know that I'm just not a bunch of hot air and y'all listening to me and y'all taking in the things that I'm saying that I've said to y'all.
Of course.
Is there something you wish you knew more about me?
No, I think from the past 3 4 years we lived together, we've gotten a lot closer to know what we need to know about you.
Okay.
And I feel like between all three of us, we all talk a lot, and we all, have the kind of bond where we just tell each other a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Of course, with boundaries set, of course.
Yeah.
Still on my father, but still your daughter.
Right.
So, but from that kind of standpoint, we kind of know a lot about you.
Yeah.
From living with you.
What about you, Daniel?
Yeah, just feeding off of Kyla. I mean, over the last few years that we've been with you, I felt like we've got to know you more and the type of man that you are and the type of father that you are. And it's not really nothing for us to know, and like I told you, like we're all very outspoken fellas, so we really talk about everything.
Yeah.
Anything that comes to mind or anything that's on our heart in the moment, we come straight to y'all. Straight to you.
Yeah.
Just because that's the type of bond that you established with us.
Yeah.
So like if there is anything more we want to know, I feel like we'll be straight up and say something about it.
Yeah, I'm an open book.
Yeah.
I'm an open book. There's not too many things that I've kept from y'all. I try to be as honest as possible with y'all on every aspect of our lives together. So, and I think this was only, I think having to get you guys when I did, you young ladies when I did, I think it was only like that was God's perfect timing, right? And I think it was something that I needed as well as you guys needed. But I think I needed it more than you all because I've been traveling for so long. Like I've been traveling as long as y'all been born, working. So I was pretty much, weekend dad and, when I want something, dad, dad, can I have $100? Dad, shut up. You just ain't gonna never stop, are you? Good. No. Jeez Louise, man. Did you put my $100 back in my account?
You took it back.
Oh, okay.
You took it back.
Hey, that's something we got to do soon. We need to go to Wells Fargo so we can disconnect those accounts because that's your account. Like you need to have your own. I don't have to. All right. But yeah, I think I needed it more than anything because I think I got an opportunity to know both of you all individually now. Like I'm not just wasn't a helicopter dad. I understand and I know you all, fully. Like I love y'all. It ain't nothing I won't do for both of y'all. Because and because you're my daughters, but also because I know you better. Like we have a better relationship now than we did before. So like I really, really appreciate y'all. This is it's not juicy enough. I thought it was gonna be juicy.
We talk a lot. Like
that's what it is.
We talk a lot. I was gonna say like
yeah, we do.
It ain't much to speak on.
Yeah, it's because we do have a relationship with one another, and we do talk about everything. So
everything under the sun.
Yeah, everything under the sun, literally, literally everything under the sun. So that I don't think there's nothing that we've hidden from each other. I know my relationships have were a little, questionable, to say the least. I just I never wanted you all to get caught in, to get caught in the crosshairs for that either too. Like I did, what I could do to try to protect you guys from that. I don't know if I did a good job doing that.
I would say so.
Yeah, but I know both of you all were pretty young when me and your mom got divorced, and I'm not really sure. I know it affected you though. I don't know how much it affected you, but I know it did. Um, and when I say you, I mean Kyla. Um, Khalees, Khalees and I, when when I divorced, well, when me and their mom divorced, we had already had a relationship. Like me and Khalees were already super close anyway, so it didn't necessarily affect her the same way it affected Kyla, I think. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So because Kyla was so much of a mama's baby, she was actually closer to their mom than she was to me. So I was like, I was dad, but I was like stranger dad. Yeah. I was like stranger dad. So when I came around, she was happy to see me because I was dad. But she was ready to get back to her mama. Yeah, she was ready to get back to her mama. But now, that's my dog. That's my dog. Yeah. And Khalees always been like, we always been tight. Me and Khalees literally, there were times me and Khalees would be on the phone for hours. She would call me
every day.
Like we would just talk. We just be on the phone talking. I'm talking about any and everything. And I remember one day I was at work and we was on the phone. I looked up, I was like, Khalees, you know we've been on the phone for 2 hours just talking. Like, but I can appreciate that because that means I have done enough and I've established enough for my daughters to feel comfortable talking to me. Right. So it's cool. Unfortunately, your brother couldn't be here. Your brother's a very busy man. Huh? Yeah, he's a very, very busy man. And I'm proud of him.
My brother get into the pave, y'all. My brother out there chasing dreams, get into the pave. We love you.
Yeah. Period.
Make sure y'all go check him out. It's I.Juwap on Instagram for all your photographic and videographic needs.
Videography. Videography
needs because he doing his thing out there.
Yeah, he is. What's his Instagram?
I think it's like I.Juwap.
Okay, I.Juwap.
Oh no, it's not. It's Jew Media now. He changed it.
Yeah, it's Jew Media.
It's Jew Media.
Yeah, Jew Media. Yeah, my oldest is Julian Courtney Davison. Yeah, that's my
getting fed is crazy.
That's my dog. That's my dog too. Yeah. My daughters actually hate the fact that everything that I associate my life with. So I've got 3: Julian, Khalees, and Kyla. I don't think I have any more kids out there. I don't think so.
Maybe a grandchild. I'm just kidding.
Stop playing. Stop playing. You know, I ain't trying to be nobody granddaddy right now. So
I'm ready to be an auntie, y'all.
But that's why I
tell my friends that all the time.
That's what I keep telling Jay. I keep telling Jay, take your time, man. Take your time.
I mean, yes, take your time, find your woman, find your queen, but
find your wife.
Khalees is ready to be an auntie. Down bad.
Yeah. Find your wife first. Yeah. But yeah, it's really, we just kind of chit-chatting at this point because I mean we tight. We good.
We locked in.
We locked in. We locked in. That was lame when I was a child.
Oh.
When you put an L on your forehead.
I used to do with my old best friend all the time. I used to be like, what we is for like birds or something like that.
Yeah, that was lame when I was if somebody put an L on their forehead when I was growing up, that meant that person was lame.
That what you did was lame.
That was lame too.
Right.
Yeah. Got it.
I'm creative. That's what I am.
I'm gonna ask y'all this. I'm gonna see if I can get it to make it. I'm gonna see if I can make it look juicy. Have I ever hurt your feelings without realizing it? And if so, when?
No.
I've never hurt your feelings?
Never.
Wow.
I don't take what you say personal.
Yeah, it's not even more or less him hurting our feelings, because like I take what people say to me with a grain of salt. Like that's just who I am. Especially when it's like about me. Like, cause like at the end of the day, I know who I am as a person and stuff like that. So like when you say something, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna raise my eyebrows a little bit, like, okay, cool. But I mean, and then I keep it pushing and keep it moving, because like we secure in who we are as people.
That's what's up.
So yeah.
Yeah, you taught us to be
Like you, that's one of the things that we learned from my father.
like Davidsons.
Like we're Davidsons. Like we we Davidsons. Like you can chit chat on our name all you want to, but at the end of the day, we know who we are. We can't cuss on here, because I was gonna say, I'm that chick.
Yeah.
So like I'm not tripping about it all too much.
That's right.
And plus, we all joke around a lot. Like we join each other all the time.
Yeah.
They do. I don't know how to join.
So it's kind of hard to try to hurt one of our feelings as like taking something that you say seriously.
Yeah.
And like being hurt about it.
Okay. All right. Well, sound like I'm doing all right. Sound like I'm doing all right. All right, cool. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna pat myself on the back. I am. It's always about the money with you, Kyle. It's always about the money with you.
Our way,
Why? Why? Why is the baby always the one? Why is the baby always the one trying to get the money from everybody? I just don't understand. But okay, we'll leave it right there. I think 30 minutes. This because it's nothing juicy. Like we're not gonna get into nothing juicy like that. Like it's not gonna be
nothing juicy to talk about.
We're not gonna be crying and snotting like there was a time when you had done this to me. Like we don't have that kind of moments.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have that kind of moments. But I will slap a joker. I will slap a joker about them two right there. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Please don't mess with my dog. I promise you. Because there's somebody on my radar right now.
On our radar.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
On our radar.
Don't play about it. I'm just hoping that the Lord intervenes.
Ooh, baby.
I'm just hoping that the
Pray
Lord
on it.
steps in.
Pray for them.
No. I just hoping the Lord
pray for them.
Step in and intervene.
Y'all prayers.
Because Woosa. For real. I don't play about this one. I don't play about neither one of them.
This one though?
Yeah, I don't play
the baby.
But thank you, ladies. I appreciate it. This was entertaining. I'm not giving you no money. I'm not paying you to sit down and talk to me. You see these lights on?
My time is worth.
You see these AC blowing in this house? That's how I'm paying y'all.
Right.
That's how I'm paying y'all. Okay? Right. Jeez Louise. Anyway, thank y'all. You make me sick. Thank y'all for sitting down and talking to me. Thank y'all for sharing your thoughts with me. I didn't really know what to expect, honestly. Because you never know as a parent, how your children perceive you to be, right? So I have this thing that I have said a couple weeks ago, like we always want our children to give us grace because there's no playbook for parenting. But as a child myself, I have to be able to give my own parents grace too. Right? So I'm taking that lesson and applying it to you all. And I'm trying to just be the best father that I can be for the both of y'all. And just trying to be the best man in front of y'all. So y'all know what a man look like. When a man step to you, when a real, see, I almost said it. I almost said it. I will not ever say a real man. I almost said it. I'm conditioned to that stupid term too. I'm trying to get it out of my vocabulary. There's no such thing as a real man. And please understand that. I want y'all to understand there's no such thing as a real man. Because if it's a real man, then that means it's an artificial man. A real man, a man is determined by his chromosomes. A woman is determined by her chromosomes. So there's no such thing as a real man. Because in most cases, a real man, that term has always been attached in a negative way. Right?
Right.
And I want y'all always to be the kind of women that men say, man, they different.
I get that.
I want when a guy meets you, I want him to say, hold on, man, she different. There's something different about her. She don't talk like the girls that I'm normally talking to. She don't think like that. She don't move like that. Right? And I would only hope that the conversation that we have, those conversations are influencing you all to move that way. All right. So thank y'all for checking in. Thank y'all for tapping in. Thank you for coming by the Men Let's Chop It Up podcast with your host, me, Double D. Daddy today, though. I'm daddy today. This was the Father's Day edition. We missing one. We missing my oldest son, Julian. I'll probably get him on later on and let him talk about his business as well too. He's a video photographer.
He do it all, baby. He do it all.
Yeah, he does media. Yeah, so weddings, birthdays,
photo shoots, graduation shoots,
gender reveals.
He do it all.
Yeah,
anything you need, he got your back.
Yeah, you can tell they love their brother. Love their brother. Yeah, but again, thank y'all for checking in. I'm Double D. This has been Men Let's Chop It Up podcast. This has been my beautiful oldest daughter, Khalees, and my beautiful youngest daughter, Kyla. This was the Father's Day edition of Men Let's Chop It Up. Thank you, and enjoy.
And good night.
Thank you, and I'll see you next week.